Let us now look at the list. List is one of the quite important data structures in Python. So in list, there are various types. It can have characters or numerals, or it can even have a nested list. And the lists are mutable, meaning you can substitute a value instead of if you have one numerical value, instead of that value you can substitute another value or make an assignment. So lists are mutable, and we'll also look at list length function, and we'll also look at we'll have two lists. One is a copy of the other list, and we'll see what happens if we update the copy of the whichever is a copied list. We'll update that list and see what happens to the original list. And this is again just an example. We'll work through that nested list example as well. Okay, now for a change, instead of the Anaconda, normally we'll go get into the Anaconda prompt and type Python. For a change, what I did was we'll use Jupyter Notebook, because Jupyter Notebook is what we are going to extensively use it during the machine learning. So let's get used to the machine learning IDE, which is Jupyter. So in the Anaconda prompt, I typed Jupyter Notebook. Then it will give you with the URL to log in. So I am logged in already, and here let's have a list is equal to, and one good thing is when I provide a parenthesis, it will give you an equivalent closing parenthesis as well in case when you use Jupyter. So I made yes list element. For list, the square braces needs to be used. So I made a list of it. So now we have assigned s equal to 1 2 3 4 list. So when I type just yes alone, the output is 1 2 3 4 in a list. And if you say type yes and run, yeah, it gives as the data structure is list. So now we know yes is a list. Suppose if I type yes of 0, then it should provide the first element, which is 1. Now I can assign or I can change the value of the list. That is where it is set as mutable. So if I say yes of 0 equal to 2, now the 0th element would have become 2. So that is where it is mutable. You can not only have numerals, but yes, you can also have the strings inside it. If I type Guhar, Rajan, and then the last element is Adam. Let me make it for a change. Let me make it K. If I run it and type K, run again. So this list has all strings inside. There are actually 3 elements inside that list. So if I say 0, then that is Guha. So if you type length of K, it is 3. But whereas if you want to look at the particular element, then that should be written as length K of 0, means the 0th element inside the list K. So this should become 4 because Guha has 4 characters. That is where the first one is Guha. We can also have a kind of a nested list. I have taken just an example. We have this. Okay. Although the end of, I think the one more braces I missed out, I think. Let's see. Additional braces. Yeah, now I say nested and it gives the nested. Now, you can also change. So, this is the 0th element and this is the first and this is the second. Suppose if I say nested 0, this gives 2 of 47. So that is where you can also change the nested one is state. I mean, let's see, nested 1, that will be 4. You can now want to change that that element to 9, that is instead of 4, you can do that, and that is where it is said to be mutable. Or we'll just type, see, nested. What has nested? The value of 4 has changed to 9. Similarly, you can change. This means 0th element, the first element is 17. That can be, here in this case it is 47. So let's see what happens here. When you change it to, that element can be changed to 19. So instead of 47, we have changed to 19. So that is where it is mutable list. So this is the 0th element is what we have here, 2 and 47, and 47, the first element of that, of the 0th element, is we have replaced with 19. So that is where instead of 47 we get a 90. So we'll, in the next one, we'll also see what happens when you copy a list, make another copy, and then update the copied list with the other value and see what happens to the original list. Stay tuned.